Do you ever know someone who always lands on their feet? No matter what they do, it always works out for them. When they bump into something that you would think, oh, that would upset me, they're just like, that's cool. And they just move on and they just brush right over it. And basically, they're always having their hands in 3 different projects that are all going pretty well. Things are working out for them. People like being around them. And you think, oh man, I wish I could be like that. You can. The difference between them and you is that they believe that they're that way. And if you start believing that you're that way, you'll start becoming that way. It's not that easy. You may say they were born a different way. They were raised with different parents in a different circumstance. They have more confidence. They were born with natural abilities to do certain things. They have less anxiety. There's a whole bunch of stuff they have that I don't have. First of all, you don't know that. You don't. You might know where they were born and something about their upbringing or whatever, but you don't know what's going on inside their head. You don't know what kind of things they've struggled with when nobody was there in the middle of the night and eras of their life when you weren't there. First of all, you have no idea. But second of all, even if everything did come to them easily, it doesn't matter. If you want to be like them, you can. You just start telling yourself, that's how I am today. When you're facing your next difficulty, say, what would they do? And imagine, just picture that person going through the motions of what they would do. Like, really let your imagination tell you, oh, they would do this. That person facing this would go, and they would do this, and it would all work out for them. Well, tell yourself, I'm going to be that person now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, I'm going to go ahead, and it's all going to work out for me. And does that mean it will? A whole lot more than if you don't do that. And will you run into some struggles that they didn't run into? I don't know. But if you do, ask yourself again, what would this person do if they ran into this struggle? And just keep hitting those things the way that person would. And does that mean I'm telling you to be like somebody else and not be uniquely yourself? No. The fact that your heart looks at that person and says, oh, I want to be like that, tells you that deep down inside, that's who you really are anyway. You're not that exact person, but the characteristics that you see in them and makes your heart go, oh, it hits a chord. That's who you are. There's just something holding you back. That heart isn't developed yet into the muscle it needs to be for you to have that confidence. Or there's a big block of fear in the way, stopping you from trying to move to who you're supposed to be. So either way, you start exercising those muscles and being the person that you really want to be, and the weak part gets stronger, and that big block of fear starts breaking loose, and pretty soon, boom, next thing you know, you wedged around it and it fell to the side. And whoa, once my fear is gone, I could do a lot of stuff. It was always that easy. And is it going to be 100% easy now? No. What you don't know is almost guaranteed for that guy you think is super awesome, or that girl or whatever. It's not 100% easy for them either, but they've trained their brain to not let fear dictate what it's going to be, to not even hesitate to push past any kind of fearful thoughts, push them out of their brain. They've exercised it to the point where maybe fear can't get in now. So, and everybody has difficulties. Nobody, no matter how strong you get, how big you get, like the bigger you get, you just get bigger difficulties, because the stronger you get, the more you feel like you can take on more stuff. And that's good, because that makes you stronger to be able to help other people. But that means your difficulties are going to be bigger, not scarier, because you're tougher now and you can handle them. But the point is, you will always have difficulties. The moment you say, oh, I'm strong enough now, I'm just going to take it easy, and I'm just going to, I'm just going to have fun and just slide and just kind of skim on my what I've accomplished so far, is the moment you're going to start going down. Your what's it called? Your confidence and everything you built up is going to start to go downhill, and that's not what you want. You always want to be building up. But you don't have to live in fear. You don't have to live in insecurity and inadequacy and not getting to that person inside that you really want to be. You are that person already, in theory, in potential. And that pretty much means it's a given. You just got to work it out. You got to work it out. You got to build the muscle. You got to break the fear. And you can do that. And you could do it right now. Today. Doesn't matter if the day is over. It doesn't matter if you got 3 things that are going to stress you out until Thursday, and it's not until Thursday you feel like you can do it. No, you can start right now. You just start telling yourself, list the 3 things that are bothering you the most. And say, or just list 1 thing if you want to start there, and say, I'm not going to let this thing bother me anymore. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to crush it. I'm going to complete it. I'm going to push through it. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to get it behind me. Whatever you need to do. That thing is done. That thing better look out, and it better fear me, because I'm coming and I win. Tell yourself that. And even if you don't believe it, who cares? Who cares? What's it going to hurt? Tell it again. Tell yourself again. 3 times later, you might believe it 10%. That's way better than what you were before. Now go do it. Go put your hand to it and do it. And watch what happens. You will be very surprised. Go ahead.